All right, guys, welcome to the training. So today we're going to talk a little bit about menopause, the the M word, and just kind of chat about how it's not a death sentence. It's not a weight loss death sentence. It's just your body's changing, but you can still lose weight, as many of you are witnessing. So menopause is definitely a big shift in women's lives, but we want to think of it as like your body's not your body. We need to change what we're doing and work with our body, not against our body. And I'll explain that more as we get into this. But um, you just need a different approach, right? We can't do what we did pre-menopause, 5, 10 years ago. Um, so I'm going to kind of talk about what's going on in your body and how to work with it, not against it. So understanding what's happening in your body. So menopause brings hormonal shifts, and that affects metabolism. It affects your energy levels. It affects how your body stores fat. And here are some of the changes that's going on. So lower estrogen and progesterone, which leads to increased fat storage, especially in the midsection area, the belly area. Slower metabolism. So your body's burning fewer calories at rest, meaning you might need to adjust the intake. Muscle loss. If you're not strength training, your muscle mass is decreasing, which slows down your metabolism even further. So muscle is a big predictor of longevity too. The more muscle you have, the longer you'll live. So kind of keep that in mind. Strength training is so important right now in this time of your life. So insulin resistance, your body may not process carbs as efficiently as it used to, leading to sugar cravings and the fat storage. So does this mean you're doomed? No, just means you need a new approach. All right. So adjusting your mindset's the biggest thing. Shifting from fighting to working with your body. All right. So instead of blaming menopause, shift your mindset to how can I work with my body to make weight loss easier. All right. And when we blame menopause or anything for our weight gain, you're giving up your power, right? You're giving your power to something else. But when we take charge of it and we'll start seeing progress. So I got somebody jumping on. All right, so your body's not broken. It just needs different strategies. And you don't have to eat less. You just need to eat smarter. All right. And you don't have to do a ton of cardio, but you need to move more efficiently throughout the day. All right. So the 4-step menopause weight loss plan, prioritizing strength training over cardio. So many people I speak with on the phones are just still doing all the cardio, um, 5, 6, 7 times a week, and like real cardio, not like walking. Like walking, if you're walking, they're doing like super hill climbs or they're doing spin classes, or so we want to start easing back the cardio and start prioritizing the strength training. So lifting weights is going to increase your metabolism and it's going to help build muscle. It's going to help preserve muscle. And anywhere from 2 to 4 strength training sessions per week, body weight, dumbbells, whatever, machines, whatever works best for you. And by doing strength training, you're not going to get too bulky. I hear when I owned gyms, I used to, and I'd start working with women, training them, and they'd be like, "Oh, Jason, I don't want to get too bulky. If you get bulky doing this, then I'm going to start doing it." So you're not going to get bulky. You're going to be adding muscle, which gives your body the shape that you want, right? Fat's a shape, but fat's not the shape people want. Muscle gives you that nice, lean, athletic looking body, right? So think of it as weight training is like future proofing your body, right? Especially like as we get older, if we fall and you don't want to break a hip, like the more muscle you have, the more you're protected. less chance you'll actually fall because your core strength. So if you can even do 15 minutes of resistance training at least twice a week, that's going to help maintain. Probably not going to build too much muscle that way, but you can get in, 30 minutes 3 times a week, you'll start seeing yourself building some muscle. All right, but just do more than you're doing now. So if you're only doing 0 days, then do 1 day or 2 days and just start there. Um, so the second thing is you really want to balance your blood sugar and support your hormones. So by cutting your carbs way back, that's not supporting your hormones. By cutting your fats way, healthy fats way back, that's not supporting your hormones. So always start with protein first. Chicken, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, wherever it is for you. And then add fiber-rich carbs. So good complex carbs, veggies, berries, whole grains. And this will help avoid energy crashes as well. You want to make sure you include healthy fats, so nuts, avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, MCT oil. I actually have pecan oil, which is actually pretty good. But that's going to help keep your hormones balanced. And the biggest thing would be cutting back on processed sugars and refined carbs. That's going to spike insulin levels, and that's going to store belly fat. All right, so we want to get rid of as many of the refined carbs as possible. So basically, building meal plans with proper protein, fiber, and healthy fats. That's your foundation. All right, don't have to have healthy fats in every meal, but you do want to have them. Make sure it fits within your macro plan, but make sure you're eating healthy fats at least once a day. Um, so managing stress and improving sleep. These are like the things no one talks about. So I know we talk about them a lot, but like high stress increases cortisol, which promotes belly fat storage. Lack of sleep disrupts your hunger hormones, leading to cravings and many times overeating. So simple habits like deep breathing, stretching, walking, whatever it is for you to reduce stress. I like the breathing because you can do it anywhere. Sleep 7, 8 hours per night. That's going to regulate hormones and metabolism. If you're getting less than that, just try to improve on what you're doing now. I recently, you might have seen the picture. I got a sleep apnea machine. I've had they call it slight sleep apnea for, I don't even know, 12 years. I tried the machines like 12 years ago and I was like getting wrapped around my throat. Like I couldn't sleep with it. It was horrible. And they're like, oh, it's come a long way. So I had another sleep test done, still sleep apnea. Long story short, I've been using it and oh my God, I am so rested. I feel, I thought I slept good before, but oh my God, I'm waking up. I used to go to bed at 10, get up at 6. No, I get up at 7. So I'd lay in bed for 9 hours, but I'd only get like 7.5 hours of actual sleep from my Aurora ring. So now I'm going to bed same time, like 10, but I'm getting up. My body's just getting up at like 5:30 now, and I'm rested, which is 7.5 hours or so, which is plenty if you're getting deep sleep. So it's been awesome. So, you know, whatever it is for you, shut down your screen time an hour before. Um, do some deep breathing. You got to do it throughout the day. Um, I like to do it when I first wake up. I'll do it before I go to bed. And then, like, if I'm driving, I do it. If I'm sitting taking calls, sometimes I'll do it. So just kind of be more mindful of it and do it throughout the day. So I think I mentioned this before, but 4-7-8 breathing, if you Google that, that's a good and if you're not able to, so basically it's 4 seconds in, hold it, 7 second hold, and then 8 second release through your mouth. And sometimes you're not able to hold it for 7 seconds to start. Just do what you can. Hold it as long as you can and slowly build on it. Just like everything, just trying to get a little bit better each day at it. Last thing is you want to move more throughout the day. So less cardio, but more moving. All right, so it's called NEAT. NEAT stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So my NEAT is through the roof because like right now, I don't know if you can see my body, but I'm shaking because my legs are going a mile a minute. So I'm always moving, even when I'm sitting. So my NEAT is very high. So, getting up every hour, walking around for 5 minutes, just it gets your NEAT up. And it it's going to help your metabolism pick up through daily movement, but it's also going to like sitting is so bad for you too. So just getting up and doing some different stretches and stuff for like literally 5 minutes. Doesn't even have to be 5 minutes, just 2, 3 minutes. So instead of focusing on just your workouts, because we don't want to work out at 5 a.m. and then, sit all day. That's not good either. So I'd rather have you focus on moving throughout the day, standing, stretching, taking breaks, walking, fidgeting, um, just moving your bodies. So aim for 10,000 steps a day. Eight, eight would be the minimum I want to see at. But again, wherever you are today, just build upon that. So if you're doing four, add 10%, do 4,400, 4,500, and slowly every week just add 10% until you get to the 10,000. If 10,000 feels, super overwhelming, like I said, just start with more than you're doing now. Sometimes looking at the end goal is a lot. Just like if you're trying to lose whatever, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, sometimes thinking that far ahead, just let's focus on the first pound, right? So set a step goal. Get it if you don't have one, get a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or something that tracks your steps. Samsung, there's Garmin, there's a million of them. I don't need anything fancy. I also kind of give you an idea of how you're sleeping as well. But if you're on phone calls, you can be walking and talking. Um, we've heard all the basic things. Park farthest away from where you're going. Take the stairs instead of the escalator, elevator, all that stuff. All right. Step 4, ditch the quick fix mindset. All right. Menopause weight loss isn't about crash diets, fad diets, endless cardio, magic supplements. It's making small, sustainable changes that fit your lifestyle. So, what's not going to work anymore? Kind of like a recap: cutting calories too low, starving yourself, doing hours of cardio, and like quick fix detox or whatever they're called, quick fad diet things. What's going to work instead is eating the right foods in the right balance. All right. Strength training, daily movement, and prioritizing stress management and sleep. And be patient with yourself and be consistent. We're not looking for perfection, just consistency. Small steps, big results. All right. So that's really what I got for you today. I stayed within my 20 minutes. If you guys want to come off mute, drop something in the chat. See if anybody has said anything yet. What's what are Pilates and yoga considered? So I would say that's more restorative, Laura. So like walking is restorative. It's a low impact. It's good for our bodies. So Pilates and yoga would be the same type thing. And Pilates can be hard and yoga. I mean, I've done both of them. I've done the reformers in Pilates, which my wife and I did, oh my gosh, probably 15, 20 years ago, and they destroyed me. They're so hard because I'm so inflexible. And then yoga I've done for a long period of time too. So those are great things. Those are great for stress reduction. I mean, any exercise is going to help with stress reduction. Find something you actually enjoy if it's possible, and do that as much as you can. I haven't found an exercise that I super enjoy. Actually, I have. Like when I'm playing racquetball or pickleball, or I used to play soccer. Like those are, for me, those are fun ways to get in activity. I'd rather be socializing with people and talking with people and playing a sport than just walking on a treadmill or something. What else? If you got, what's up, Julie? Saw you jumped in. Are you knitting?
Hand stitching.
Oh, hand stitching.
Yeah,
Oh,
making
that's
a
cool.
like a quilt block thing. Can you see it?
Yeah, yeah, it's neat.
Yeah, thanks. Very
Okay, so yeah,
restorative. Very restorative.
yeah, there you go. That's a stress relief. The other thing I like to do for stress relief is I have bird feeders, and I love watching the birds. That
Mm,
just relaxes me.
nice. Yeah, it's
So,
nice.
yeah, just it can be any random thing. I have them right at the kitchen table, so I can see out my window and I can see all the birds.
So, hey, I had emailed you yesterday about I was having
Yeah,
difficulty logging in. I still can't get that to work. So just maybe I need a little tech support with somebody on that. So,
yeah. I don't. I'll ask. I don't really. I'm not sure what to do. It's
it's just
usually
no, there's
I tested it last night and it worked fine for me. So I'm not
uh
sure what's
and
happening. Is it on
I
a
thought,
phone?
well, I first tried it on my phone and then I went to my desktop. I thought, well, maybe that was the problem and it was the same
Yeah,
thing. So,
same
I
thing, huh?
I need some tech support on that from somebody. So,
So you logged in and
well,
set up an account.
now well, now it asked me for like my email and a password, which I did. And then when
Yeah.
I click, it says, "Oh, you already purchased this." It's like I was.
Oh, so you
It's
might
like
have. Yeah, this you might have already because like you've done challenges before, and we've had that in challenges. So you might
okay,
have
but
already activated it.
okay, but there's no place to. I can't see an actual place to log in, even on your home page, like your regular home page. I don't see a menu drop
Okay.
down for login. So I was just. I
I can send you that. So I'll send you
okay,
that and then
okay,
see if you get in.
okay,
That should help, yeah.
okay.
For me, any activity outside. Yeah, being outside, guys, is just the best thing ever. You get the vitamin D from the sun, you get fresh air, you're moving. All right, Julie, I'll send you that.
Okay.
Everybody else, I will see you guys next week. If you have any questions, just hit me up.